We are on the river. Me and Colton came down to the Wacissa today because this river actually gets lower way faster than the rest of them. The water's already cleared up for the most part. It's a little bit murky, but this is supposed to be a crystal clear river. But the water runs out real quick. It doesn't stay flooded very long, and the brim have been biting in here from what I've heard. We're gonna find some holes in these grass down here around goose pasture, and we're gonna pitch some worms in, and we're gonna try to catch us a few big brim. Let's get out there and get to it. All right, guys, we got earthworms, we got crickets. That's the main two things to catch brim on in this river. You can catch them on spinners, but right here in this grass is kind of hard. I got a spinner tied on my other rod. I'm gonna use this. It's actually my bass rod. If I decide to bass fish, I'm gonna switch it, but I got it set up for bottom. We got us a little hole right here underneath this tree. Gonna go ahead and pitch in there if I can get the knots out of my line. Colton's throwing bass stuff right now. I feel like it won't take me about one fish before Colton switches over. So that's where they're gonna be, up under these trees and all that sludge and stuff. Yep, that's a good one. That's how you start the day right there. First cast, a good sized keeper, Colton. Look at that. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Solid. Yeah. Fat too, son. Still got my worm and all. It might be an old good day out here if we wasn't drifting into the tree. I don't think there's nothing over there, Cole. I didn't even catch a brim. There's one. Come on, buddy. That's a decent stump knocker. I done caught 3 half his size. That's a keeper stump knocker. Look how thick he is. 2 fish in the cooler already. Colton has not got a single bite on the trick worm he's throwing. I've caught 4 brim so far, but the other 2 are too small to even mention. But that's not bad. We just got here, so. They gotta have it. Oh, you got him? Yeah, you do. He's small. Make him feel like he's 10 pounds. Oh, that's a nice one for a Swanee bass. That's a good one. He's about 13 inches long. Heck yeah, dude. Healthy too. Them are not largemouth. They don't get as big as largemouth. That's a very nice one. I don't want him though. We don't really keep them. You can. They gotta be 12 inches. Them Swanees do. Oh yeah, he was 13, 14 inches. Heavy too. Just so y'all know, this grass is annoying. It's pretty hard to hop from hole to hole, but that's what we're doing. Kind of making our way around to where there's little clear spots from the grass. This one looks pristine, honestly. Throw it right in the trees. Should be some fish right here. But this is where the brim hang out. Bass too. There we go. That looks like a keeper to me. Pretty stump nugger. I don't know. It's about as big as I've ever caught them out of this river. This river doesn't grow very giant stump knockers. It's not very big, or not very great fishing today so far. We might have to run up to where the river gets smaller, see if that's where they're at. 'Cause they ain't out here in the grass. Not very many of them anyway. We up in a little tiny creek that runs off in the swamp. Get behind this high in the wind there. That's a bed right there. What is it? Might not be. Might just be rocks. Yeah, there's more on this side, so it's probably just rocks. There gotta be a brim right there. It's deep too. Pretty spot. There he is, bass.
Oh my god.
Thought you had us a good brim. Oh, I got one too. Mine's a brim, Colton, on the beetle spin. There we go, son. Colton just had a nice bass That's what we're after right there. We have not been finding them like I was hoping we would, but that's a welcoming sign right there. Hey, there's some fish right here. That's 2 casts Colton's made and caught 2 fish. Is that another red belly? Yes, sir. I think mine's better than yours, Colton. See a keeper?
No, I don't think
Nope. There's another red belly in the cooler though. That was on this little spinner bait right here. This is a Sotilla spin. Love these things. Got a little paddle tail on it. It's hard to throw them in this river, but when you can, you'll catch fish on them.
he's got his boat for his truck island battery.
Got him. Good one.
Got his truck island battery.
That's a keeper, son. Red belly. Looks like a bluegill to me, son. That would be a bluegill. Them little bluegills like that ain't got much meat on them, do they? Yeah, keep him. He's big enough. This little island right here's got a few fishies on it. That's why we just threw the anchor down. Oh, that's a good one. Let's go. That's a cooler fish. That's a big old stumpy. Heck yeah. This spot right here is providing. We found a few. Just had to keep moving until we found a few. They'll probably run out in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the cooler. That's a good one, son. That's a rooster. I need him in the boat. By goodness gracious. Let's go, son. That's what I'm talking about. That's the ones I like to catch right there, son. Look at that. That is a beautiful fish. Straight in the cooler. Need a few more of these feathers. Oh, seems decent. Through the bushes, through the trees. That's a beauty, son. There's some good ones in this spot. It's another solid keeper. And they're only biting right there where my worm just landed. That's where we caught like every one, maybe besides like one.
That one? The little red one?
Yeah, that little bitty red one. That's a good one if you can get it to cast with your reel. If not, try to put it in the tackle box. A little too small? That's 12 foot. There was one in there that was short lip, there ain't? Yeah, there's a short lip green one. It'll work. I had a red one just like that. That short lip's gonna be the one you want. I got a fish. A red belly. Let's go. I'm trying to tell Colton which bait to tie on. Caught a keeper fish. Didn't even know he was there. Current swift right here. Couldn't really feel a bite. None. You never got in the pasture though. Which I didn't until last year when Maya, well, we caught a bunch of red bellies. Oh. In stump country, stumpy country. There's some good red bellies out there too, but man, there's a lot of stump knockers out there. Probably a tree, son. Good luck getting that out. Oh, I got one. A good one. It's a bass, ain't it? Yep.
In the next to the tree?
Yeah, it's a largemouth too. First largemouth. Bro, he's got a whole crawdad in his mouth. You want to know what they eating, son? Look at that. Look at that, guys. there's a crawdad claw sticking all the way out of his mouth. A real red colored crawdad too. I always catch fish in this river, or bass in this river, on red colors. That's probably why. There's actually a crankbait called a red craw or something, and that's what I've caught the most bass out of here on.
It's on the tree. Grasshopper cricket just grabbed the tree.
But we kind of headed up to where it turns into a more of a regular river. Colton just seen a bunch of red bellies on bottom right here, so that's why we stopped. A lot of times I'll pass them, just let somebody watch out from the front of the boat when the water's clear enough, and you'd see 4 or 5 good sized red bellies, and if you pull up an anchor, they'll come back to the spot you spooked them from. Caught a many of them doing that. So that's what we're attempting to do now. Current's just swift, so might be a little more difficult. I got stump knockers beating the heck out of my beetle spin. Got him. It's not a stump knocker, it's a good red belly. Let's go. I swear I seen a stump knocker come up and bite it. So that's what we're after. That's what we just seen on bottom right there. I bet we could catch them trolling. Stay out in the middle like that. It's a solid one. In the cooler he goes. Whoa, whoa, is that a fish? Yeah. I didn't even get the pole on the ground, son. I think they're straight behind the boat, Colton. That's one right there. Yeah, yeah. That's why we just wasn't hitting them right, because that's a beauty, son. That's them. That's the ones we seen on bottom. I don't know why that works so good. You figure they'd scatter and they wouldn't come back. You just got to give them a little bit of time. Let your worms sit where you seen them. Catch a rooster. I set my pole down, because we've been here a little while, throwing that beetle spin, and he about snatched it out the boat. Beauty. We got 13 fish in the cooler. I'm not sure how many more we're gonna keep. There he goes. Yep, I seen that. Seemed like he swam to us or something. Ooh. Ooh. I hope that's a red belly. It is. Get him, son, get him. It's another Gordon. Yes, sir. That's pretty right there, son. That's what I like to see. Some beauties. That one's light color compared to the other one. Strategy still holds true, don't it? It does. Sight fishing. Don't even matter if you're scaring them, just wait for them to come back. I don't want any more bream anyways. We've done pretty good. I don't know if he's big enough, is he? Yeah, he is. He's plenty big enough. You made him look small reeling him in like that. That's like 14, 15, something like that. We about done brim fishing. About done fishing, period, honestly, but might throw around some bass stuff before we leave. See what happens. There should be one right there. I just caught that one right here. Yep. I was right. On the spinner. Shouldn't let you use my spinner. That's 2 in a row right there. 2 good red bellies. Hey, GoPro's dead. On the ride out. On a crankbait. That's a good one too, son. That's a good one. Alright guys, we ended up with 16. And there is some beauties in here too. Colton threw back a few of them right there at the end, and also he caught a couple of them that we tossed, or he caught a couple of them off camera that you probably won't remember seeing in the video because I forgot to turn the camera on when we stopped at a few new spots. Actually recording the outro with my phone because my camera died. I caught another one after the camera died, and that's when I realized it was dead. So we're calling it a day. Hope y'all liked the video. Thank you for watching.